Now, I know this is very, very early for me, but I'm a little pissed. And I'm going to explain exactly why it is that I'm pissed. And I want to see if you guys understand why I'm pissed. After last night's live stream, I had 3 different people contact me about the same damn thing. And I'm going to explain this the most kindest way I possibly can, without being an ass, so that if those people decide to watch it again, they maybe learn to shut their damn mouths instead of running their mouths and thinking that everybody can afford to buy a $200 microphone and a headset. So anybody who's been here on the channel knows that I use the PlayStation headsets when I live stream. Alright, and unfortunately, these microphones are extremely sensitive. There's no settings to turn it down. And unfortunately, I'm a heavy breather. So my message is more or less to those who are complaining about my microphone. Fuck off is the short answer that I will give you. Now, I'm not one that normally calls out people, but this honestly pissed me off to a point that I'm going to call you out. One of their names was the Brewsty 30. The other one was Rebirth-Miss Sharp, or Miss Shap, whatever. And then stick with the one D894. I'm calling all 3 of these motherfuckers out. And there's a reason behind it. Alright? My mic sits exactly where it sits on any other pair of headset. I don't control where it sits. I don't try to control where it sits. There's no moving it. It doesn't adjust. So a little piece of advice for you 3, if you even show up to watch another one, you might want to consider that before you start running your mouth and being disrespectful. And you can tell I'm pissed because normally I'm not up at 5:58 in the morning doing live streams. But this has pissed me off to a point to where, yes, I'm going to live stream. I'm going to call you out. Alright, I understand that those bigger YouTubers have microphones and shit that don't pick up all the breathing and stuff. But yet somehow they have it right close to their fucking mouth. I don't have the money nor the patience to try and hook that shit up. I'm running on the setup that I like, the setup that's comfortable for me. If you can't handle the fact that you hear a little bit of breathing in my microphone, that's your issue, not mine. Everybody else that watches me doesn't seem to care. So grow up a little bit and learn to keep your damn mouth shut. I do. It ain't that hard. I mean, I could understand it if I'm sitting here just doing that number the whole damn time. Alright? But my mic sits to the side of my mouth, and it's not right up at my face, and it doesn't adjust. There is no adjustableness to this microphone. At all. My old headsets that I used to use, same thing. Only thing that was different about them is when I flipped them up, you guys couldn't hear me at all because they muted themselves. Now that that whole thing is over, and I've now went 6 minutes ranting about it, I'm going to move on. And I'm going to make this message as clear as, as crystal clear as I possibly can. Every person that complains about my mic, their comment will be removed. It's disrespectful. I don't see you going into big YouTubers and complaining about their microphone. My fan is on in the background. You can also hear that. I've had people ask me about it. You can also hear that. Don't be that asshole. And if I hadn't already I didn't delete one of their comments because the fact it kind of made me chuckle a little bit. And I answered it because they weren't exactly rude about it. They asked me if I had been jogging or something, and I said no. I just breathe really heavy, which is true. I know I breathe heavy sometimes, especially when I get pissed. But I mean, you guys know that. You guys have been here. It's either there's two ways to normally tell when I'm pissed as hell. One, my breathing gets to a point where it's very abnormal, which sometimes that's not always a sign that I'm pissed. Or I mute my mic. Now, I'm not calling anybody out to be an ass. I'm not calling anybody out to make myself feel better. It's more or less to teach a lesson. Okay, if you don't know somebody's living situation, if you don't know how much money they have, hell, they might not even know how to hook that shit up. Don't run your mouth. It's disrespectful. I love how my teammate has already gotten all the way up there just from taking off from the airfield. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm raging, guys. It aggravates me when people are disrespectful like that, and that's all that is. That's a max amount of disrespect. All right, I don't come into your life and judge you for the things that you may or may not do. So why do you feel like it's okay to come into my life or my live streams or even my after hours live streams and make comments like that? Yeah, this is a bad idea because that thing has 420s forward, and I only have 120 forward, so this is probably not a good idea. But who the hell cares? I'm the king of bad ideas. Oh, the Fokker got him good. Whew. That was close. Probably too close, but I worry about hitting my friendlies more than I do actually hitting the target sometimes. Alright, my cannons are out of ammo. Alright, cool. Thank you, Fokker. Very nice of you. I still got 50s, though, so I'm going to use them. I don't need the 20s half the time. The 50s do the work at 2-0. I don't like the flip is behind me. I don't know. I don't like the new sounds that they have for the 50s now, though. Alright, F3, you asking for a bruising here, dude. Hang on, bro. I'm gonna back off of him. That man's willing to kill himself just for a kill. Dang on. Flew right in front of my bullets. What kind of a dumbass does that? Also, another thing to notice when I'm pissed, normally I don't cuss very much, but this was one of those times where I got pissed off enough to cuss. So yeah. Is that the last guy? It really is. Dear Lord. I probably have enough ammunition for 2 of this guy, but I don't know what he's in either, so... World of Ben Gaming. Huh? Dude, I'm following, alright? It's not my fault you're faster than me. Well, no, not really. Thinking about it is really not. Oh, he turned around to hit him. Oh, wow. I never would have figured that. Alright, G50, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Wow, my tail got cut off. Well, he's lit up, so hopefully the other guy can get him. I think he pilot sniped me. That's what it looks like he did, because there's no reason whatsoever that that should have killed me. You're too slow, dude. You need to get some more speed. You know, I'd love to get the Hudson. It's like the, it's a very nice looking plane. I mean, I have the American version, but Oh, you just got murdered. Alright, well, we're probably gonna lose that, so. I'm honestly kind of in the mood to play some Red Dead Redemption. But I just wanted to kind of get that message out there clear. I can't change anything about my setup. And like I said, I'm not trying to be an ass. But it does bother me when people come in here complaining. I've had other people come in here before, and normally it is in the streams and I can explain it a little bit better. So this is more or less a video for those of you who don't come in while I'm streaming to watch it, come in after. Again, my mic is on my headset. There's no adjusting it. I mean, there's a little bit of adjustment. I will tell you that there's a little bit of adjustment. I have it a little bit adjusted right now. But again, I imagine it's still picking up my breathing. And I can't afford to get a mic. I wouldn't even know where to begin to hook that up. And considering my PlayStation 5's where it's at, I doubt it would work anyway. And I don't have enough space on my desk to sit one. I bought like one of those, like, what was it? I think Roses is like a discount store, by the way, or Dollar Tree little microphones one time. And I tried to hook it up to something. I think it was to my computer, and I just couldn't get it to work worth the shit. So I just decided to ditch the whole idea, and I just kept with the headphones. So yeah, I'm not trying to be an ass. But again, don't be disrespectful and come in and ask questions like that in a disrespectful manner. And one actually made like a small paragraph on what they were telling me, and I deleted it, so I can't read it to you guys. But it kind of it boggled my mind that this guy, apparently it bothered him so much that he made a small paragraph to tell me how crappy my mic was. Okay, and I will tell you and anyone else who comes in here wanting to complain about my mic, nobody's asking you to watch my stuff. Nobody's asking you to stay. You're not going to find me being the YouTuber that gets down on my knees and begs you to stay here. I will tell you just like I tell anyone else that takes anything that I say offensively. There is a lovely little button on the stream or on the video that allows you to leave. If it bothers you that much, click it and leave. Don't say anything. Because nobody's going to listen to you anyway. Because every single one of my other supporters have no issue with it. You're the only person that does. So you have one of two options. Leave and nobody's going to miss you anyway. Or two, you can join my other supporters and you can be understanding and understand that I can't afford to purchase a mic just to make you feel better, and you can just deal with the fact that you may or may not hear me breathing all the time. Alright? It's as simple as that. So I hope that message came across loud and clear, and if it didn't, well, I don't know what to tell you. other than what I already stated. Anyone who comes in here again into a comment or whatever and runs their mouth about my mic will have their comment removed. I've done the same thing to numerous other things before. I can do it to yours too. We have no place here for people who are going to complain about every little thing. There is no place for you. We don't have a place for smart asses. We don't have a place for assholes. We don't have a place for Karens or Kevins. This is not the YouTube channel for that. This is the YouTube channel where if you want to come and chill and hang out and talk about stupid shit, this is that channel. But if you're going to come in here and do nothing but complain the whole damn time, you can go on ahead and see yourself out the door, and let's hope that the door don't hit your ass on the way back or on the way out. Because if it does, oh well. Again, I'm not trying to be an ass, but don't come in here trying to tell me how to run my channel. It does not sit well with me. So anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely morning, since it's 6:16 for me. Anybody who is in the United States, it's probably early morning for you. I hope everybody has a lovely day at school, and I hope everybody has just a lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.